Welcome everybody to episode number 15 of The Heel Turn. I am of course Big Ralph TV here once again with Don Josh, who is a little under the weather.
It's true. There's a, you guys haven't heard, there's a virus going around. A disease, if you will.
Take my phone away from me.
And I ain't talking coronavirus. I'm talking WWE's booking.
Terrible.
That's a disease.
It's sickening is what it is.
Look it, I got me all my I guess essentials set up just for this. Good Lord, what? Because we're coming off of a terrible night for us wrestling fans.
It was trash. Like, we were talking off the camera.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to come on here and publicly apologize to AEW for not watching Dynamite the next day, because
not watching it on the Fight TV app. Instead, you decided to go against all your better judgment.
I did.
Everybody's wrestling intuition.
I did.
And you went in and you said, you know what? There's a live show going on right now.
Yep.
Couldn't hurt to check it out. Let me ask you today, what is it? The 28th of February. Does it hurt, Raph?
It does.
How bad does it hurt?
That was the worst decision I could have made yesterday.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this is the time. Not 2014 when Batista won the Royal Rumble. Not 2015 when Roman won the Royal Rumble. Not any of the time. Not even last year at Hell in a Cell when they destroyed the Hell in a Cell stipulation.
Nope.
Today is the day to cancel your WWE subscription.
Oh, man. That event was so bad that I pondered it for a little bit.
Yeah, you and me who are big just live this wrestling lifestyle. Oh man, I was contemplating it too.
It has been, look, I made the joke about this last night, but I would say it here too. This is Black History Month. This is the first part of this anger for me.
It was all night.
Yeah, because
it was blowing up my phone. Like, I didn't watch it because I knew better. I knew what they would do. I know I was ready for that hurt on a Thursday evening.
He was prepared. He said, "No, I'm not doing this to myself."
I got a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So when I woke up, I was proper angry. Not just tired angry. I was properly well rested angry.
It's Black History Month, and let's even move past the fact that Charlotte just goes and embarrasses Bianca on NXT. Let's move past that part, because that part sucks too. But we have Super Showdown last night, and we start off with this gauntlet match, and you have R-Truth come out first. Alright? R-Truth comes out first. Who's R-Truth fighting first? Bobby Lashley. So we got black on black to start the event.
Start off strong.
I was like, well, one of them has to lose, right? So Lashley takes the L. I'm like, okay, maybe tonight is going to be the night.
This is R-Truth night.
They let
go the distance.
Yeah, this is going to happen. Next guy comes out. Dang, who was? I can't even remember who it was. The second person that comes out.
Was it Andrade?
Andrade. It was Andrade. Andrade returns from his
wellness or whatever.
His injury.
Oh yeah, that's what he got. Yeah, he got written off.
He's back from pain now.
Yep.
He comes back. Him and R-Truth go at it for a little bit. R-Truth goes over Andrade. I said, okay, but maybe they're gonna do this tonight.
Yeah.
They're gonna do this. After that, some other
jabroni.
Some other jabroni comes. R-Truth. What was it?
Does he win that one?
AJ comes. No, it was AJ.
AJ was last?
Yeah, AJ came out after Andrade. I might be wrong on that.
Right.
So after Andrade, after Truth beats Andrade, then it's Eric Rowan that comes out, and Rowan winds up getting himself disqualified, if I'm not mistaken. So then after he winds up beating the living hell out of Truth, Truth's still in the rings. Truth surviving. Truth, he's either a great seller or he was legitimately hurt, because no matter what he did, they were hitting him in the head, they were dropping elbows on, slamming him. He kept coming back to this the whole night. He kept holding his arm. So I was like, did he like legitimately get it, like tear something on accident? Because he kept, or he just great at selling it, like, and convinced me. But after the whole Rowan thing, AJ comes out, and AJ's, for one, AJ's dancing around and, you know, the whole, not taking it serious. Yeah. You know, playing the whole thing, making fun of Truth.
Poor guy.
And then, you know, he just finishes Truth on off. And, which, realistically, no, Truth isn't going to go over AJ. AJ is probably one of the best in the world right now. Sure. So I'm not, but AJ could have afforded that loss.
Sure. I want to talk about realistically on Super Showdown.
Yeah, nothing about that would.
All right, but R-Truth takes the L.
Yeah, he takes the L.
Takes the L for all of Black history.
Yeah. And Black history is beginning to decline even worse than it was. And then we have, maybe we can get somebody of color to come out. So Ray is supposed to be the savior. Ray gets jumped in the back by the Good Brothers. AJ's demanding a count, and this is where it began to be crap.
Yes.
This is like, it was already crap, but like, here was, we're gonna make you know at this moment that this is crap. All right.
If you had any aspirations for tonight, we're gonna squash those right here.
AJ goes. He says, "Hey, he hasn't come out. Ring the bell. Like, let's go. Yeah. He can't compete. He's got a 10 count." Referee goes, says, "Hey, if he can't come out to the ring in 10 seconds, or by the 10 count or whatever, then the match is over. AJ wins." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Good Brothers are on the ground, getting their ass beat. Oh my God. Next thing you know, you see the cape. And then you see the black boots with the black pants. And it's like, okay, I know that. Okay. I know who that is.
That's your cue to turn it off.
Yeah. I should have turned it off there.
You should have kept counting. 6.
The ref stopped the count. That was the
7.
part. That was the part. Because everybody who watches wrestling for the last 30 years knows that it takes The Undertaker 20 minutes to get to the ring. There's no way that count didn't continue. 20 minutes. Oh. Like, Ray would have made it in the 10 seconds if Ray was healthy, right? Yep. But, okay, he got jumped. It dude, I took a break. I went up, I got something to drink, I cooked dinner. Girls, it's time to eat. Tell the kids to go eat. Yep. And then, he still wasn't in the ring yet. Come on, man. And then he comes out. Dude, he chokeslams AJ. I've seen AJ get F5, suplex 16 times, and continue the fight and put up a hell of a fight. Mm-hmm. He comes out, he gets one chokeslam, boom, end of the match. Done. And then Taker goes out and looks at a trophy that means absolutely nothing to him as The Undertaker. This is The Undertaker. You think that man gives a shit about that trophy that is there in Saudi Arabia. Nobody believed that The Undertaker believes or even cares about that trophy.
I heard he just looked at it and was like, nah. I'm
not going to take this with me.
And just took off.
He did.
The most prestigious trophy, most prestigious tournament ever that we just watched. And he couldn't give two shits about the trophy.
He didn't care. He didn't care. And then, not only, like, for a second, I said, you know what? Maybe Taker will say, Truth deserves this tonight and give it to Truth.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I thought for a brief moment he'll do something like that. He didn't. He didn't do it at all. He didn't even care. Like, why would you waste this potential? Because I think this is where they're going.
Yeah, we read the stories and everything.
This WrestleMania moment for this.
And I'd argue it might have ruined a little bit of the WrestleMania. Like, what is what is AJ really gonna do? You took one choke slam from a 55-year-old man, and that puts you out. What is his real claim to What is his claim to the Undertaker at WrestleMania?
I can beat this guy. That's it.
Are you sure?
You got choke slam.
Because it took one move to put you down.
I don't know. I feel like they ruined it. That was the beginning. That was part 2 of you could have had Truth go over in this event, and it would have made Truth look good. Everybody loves Truth.
I love Truth.
It would have meant more for Truth to win that than Taker. Taker don't need that. And then
don't want it.
He don't even want it. He looked at it like it was this. This is what I came back for.
Yeah, like they didn't even tell him what he was gonna be winning.
I thought it was a title.
Or a big green belt.
Yeah. What the hell? You could at least give me the 24/7 title.
See, I'd live for that. See the Taker with the 24/7 at WrestleMania, fighting AJ for the 24/7 title. I'd be down for that
one. And then, okay, so you move past that. You got 2 moments that you've ruined, and then right after that, you got the New Day in the back, and they're talking trash, and they're dancing and doing the New Day thing, and I'm like, what are the odds that they walk out of here with the belts tonight? I said they wouldn't let the New Day lose now at a meaningless show, would they? I was like, most of the titles are on the line here tonight, except for the Intercontinental title, which was weird because Braun is always there. Braun wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's weird. And then the US title didn't get defended.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Becky.
Yeah, but you only get one. You only get one, yeah.
So, a lot of the titles were on the line, tag team titles. And I know they've been building Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho. It caught on a little bit.
Did it? Because it sounds like you loved it a little.
No, just a little
bit. Okay.
I thought it was cool once the fans started singing it too. I was like, they might catch on, but whatever.
No.
That match wasn't really memorable for me. I do not like the Starship Pain.
You don't like Starship Pain?
I'm over that move.
Okay.
I liked it back in the day.
It was fun, yeah.
I don't like it now.
Is he just missing it too much?
Because he misses it too much.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, you're a talented guy, man. Come up with a different move.
True.
Like, you can do something else, man. And then people keep kicking out of the skull crushing finale, and they used to put people down, and now people are just like, get up from this.
Whatever.
No big deal.
Somebody just tripped me. I just fell on my face. That's all.
Man, the New Day's finisher, which I can't think of off the top.
The Midnight Hour.
Midnight Hour. Man, people just not finishing the match. It just that match to me should have been, because I like the Miz, I like Morrison, I like the New Day, of course. And I'm just like, that should have been the highlight of the night for me. That match should have been the highlight of the night. It wasn't. I can't even say why I'm mad about it. It's just
no, you mad about it. I know why you mad about it. Because Black History kept continuing its decline at this point.
If it was a good match and they lost, then I'd be like, okay, they went out in a fight and it was a good match. But the ending, I told my daughter, even before the ending, I said, New Day's gonna lose this match. But she's like, how do you know, Daddy? I said, just watch. I've been watching wrestling for years. I know I know what's about to happen here.
Yeah.
But, they have the moment where Kofi gets hit with the chair. Morrison hits Kofi with the chair. Miz rolls him up. Kofi's shoulders are clearly off the mat. Like, he rolls him up a little bit too much. And Kofi's shoulders are like rolled to the point where he's
struggling to keep him down, yeah.
And they counted it anyway. I was like, are they gonna look at that or say anything?
No.
Nope. Belts out of here, celebration.
That's right.
Black History Month, dropping more. Then, immediately after that, here comes the Street Profits.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna you take it off of one. and he give it to the other one.
Because tag team championships don't mean anything in WWE anyway. You can just swap them back and forth. Yeah, why not? Do it for the Black history.
We take it off these black guys, we give it to those black guys.
It'll be all the same.
Everybody good.
Vince wouldn't notice a ding.
Yeah, nobody's gonna notice.
It's like, when the New Day get red belts.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, Vince.
So I said, you know what? Cool. They're gonna make it up here. Nope. Nope. This makeshift team that we've discussed before, that they just throw people together and have them win titles and all this stuff.
Fun times.
Beat the Street Profits, who are on the rise, and people are starting to like them. And Montez Ford looks amazing, and he is going to be the Shawn Michaels of that team.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
No doubt about it. I would not be disappointed to see Angelo.
Poor Dawkins. Poor dog. I like Angelo.
I do. I mean,
he's got 2 lines, and one of them is fam. So I say fam. Go ahead, Angelo.
Angelo, no disrespect, buddy, but you're gonna get your head thrown into the barbershop window at some point. I'm sorry, dude, you're the man.
Invest in some headgear. Invest in a helmet. You're gonna need it. Some safety goggles.
You're going through the barbershop window. This is just how it works. I'm sorry. Somebody has to be the better one of the team.
That's tough. It is Montez, though, without a doubt.
Yeah. It's not like the Hardy Boys.
No.
Like, the Hardy Boys, for the most part, to me, at least at this point in their career, they're even.
Yeah. And you could separate them, and each one would be fine on their own.
Exactly. Early on, it kind of looked like Jeff might be the better one.
Yeah.
And then, Matt Hardy version 1.0.
Version 1 was the sickest.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I love that.
He could slap a tornado. I remember that. I used to sing that shit going to school all the time. I could slap a tornado. I could dry up the sea. Yeah. Oh, I love that shit.
I loved him, man. He was great. You could split those two up, and they're both going to be good. Edge and Christian, you could split those two guys up. Edge is clearly a little better.
Sure, but Christian held his own.
Yeah, Christian held his own.
He had to go away for a little bit, get a little shine somewhere else.
Yep.
But that was okay.
Marty Jannetty, he is not.
He is not.
He is not.
He might even be Devon.
Yeah.
Reverend Devon.
Yeah.
Of course. Because regular Devon, I like regular Devon.
Yeah.
Reverend Devon, trash.
Trash. Terrible.
Poor guy.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But Montez is the Shawn. Mm-hmm. He's the Edge. He's the Booker T.
The Booker T.
He's the Booker T of that team.
Stevie Ray.
Simple.
Keep it simple, Angelo.
Like, you got to come up with something other than fam, and you got to do something. I liked when they had him run down last week. And
tried to hit the Keith Lee on him.
Oh man, dude was flying.
Good.
I was like, that was good. Like, build on his power. Mm-hmm. Like, use him for that. Make him like Animal, the Rollers.
Yeah, Roll.
Like, use, even though both of those guys were powerful, but Animal was still the bigger of the two. Make him powerful. Anyway, I'm rambling on about that, but
They lost, and
they looked disappointed afterwards. And I'm like,
should have been.
Black History, stop.
Drop it.
Just keep going.
Like, how low can we go? All the way to the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, okay, the next match, what do we have? Dolph and Monsour? I
told you, because we spoke off camera a little bit, I told you I'm fine with Monsour. I don't know, I'm alright with it. Not too big of a deal for me. You got a huge fireworks budget for Monsour.
They did. You know what should have happened? Monsour should have fought Goldberg. That's who Goldberg should have fought.
That's who he'll be fighting next year. Career versus the Street. I'm telling you right now, Monsour is about to have an Undertaker-esque streak at Super Showdown.
If they do Monsour versus Goldberg or versus Brock, and whatever reason Monsour wins the belt, I am canceling my membership that day.
That night. Not even going to finish the show.
I'm grabbing my phone at that point, and I'm canceling. Right at that point.
There you go. We're going to have such good content there. It's going to be an all AEW review show.
Yeah. It's going to be nothing. Hopefully, at that point, AEW gets their second show, and then we can just
cut it all out. Cut out main roster TV.
Yeah. There'll be nothing but NXT and AEW.
It's all you need in your life.
But Monsour wins. I felt like that was a throwaway match. I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. Roman Reigns, as far as solo wrestlers, is probably my favorite wrestler. He's probably one of my favorite. If he's not number one, he's in the conversation.
Okay.
And even that match was. I was like, what? Come on, man. Roman and I think the reason that match is trash is because we've seen it so many times over the last 6 months.
Yeah, it's diluted all the way.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
They've given up on the less is more formula.
Mm-hmm. No more of that. Even if it's in a steel cage and this was built to be the final one, no more of that. That match just didn't do it. The best match of the night for me, Bayley versus Naomi.
Yes, but you were telling me why that was the best match for you.
Yeah, it was. I like both of them. So, I mean, it really wasn't going to be a disappointment whoever wins, even though, of course, it's Black History Month.
Not in Saudi Arabia, it's not. Apparently.
I guess not.
Apparently, yeah.
And Saudi is like, hey.
Yeah. That short month. Oh,
man.
Shit. Give it another day this year.
Goodness. It goes into it, and I'm like, okay. You know they're wearing the baggy shirts over the uniform, which I don't get that part. You're already wearing the full body suits. Remember Sasha and Alexa had their match?
Yeah, but...
And they had the full body suits?
Yeah, but I think I was in a different country.
But why do you have to wear the t-shirts over the body suits?
I have no idea.
I get the covering up. I get that part. But with the t-shirt... Anyway, the t-shirts...
Maybe just to denote who they are. Because they're probably not getting very much women's wrestling out there at all.
Maybe they sell some merch or something?
Maybe. I don't know. I just imagine they'd be like, well, which one's which? They probably don't know that, in America, not too many, white girls are named Naomi.
Yeah.
And, vice versa.
I don't know what I would do if I met a blonde hair, blue eyes, white Naomi. I don't know what I'd be confused.
If you're watching, comment.
Yeah.
Let him be as confused as possible.
Yeah, I'd be a little lost.
Blonde haired Naomi, comment below.
The black Alexa could happen.
Comment below.
But what I was telling them was that Bayley won on a smart cheating. Like, it was smart cheating. I don't even technically consider it cheating because it was a part. She didn't do anything that was like, let me go get something illegal and do this. Mm-hmm. She used Naomi's shirt that they're wearing in the match, and she stuck her foot in her shirt to the point where Naomi couldn't do nothing.
Couldn't move. And
then she hit her finisher. And I'm like, well, that's genius. I couldn't even be mad at that. I wanted to be like, damn it. But then I was like, well, that was kind of smart.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, good job, Bayley.
She's my girl.
Yeah.
Keep it up, yeah.
Hey, you were keeping your spot on my list. I can't be mad. It was good.
That's crazy, man. This has to be the catalyst for next year. No more shirts. Yeah. You saw what the hell happened. Like, come on, guys. You saw what happened last
Body suits only. Take the shirts off. Yeah. Like, you saw what happened. But that should have been my cue.
To turn it off. That would have been like, end on a good note?
Yeah.
Cue? Okay.
Yeah, end on a good note. The rest of the show was trash.
And you knew it was trash.
And we got Bayley with the nice heel win. And move on. But, no. Harder than me.
Not Raph. He's in it for the long haul.
Yeah, I gotta finish the show.
Yeah, loves torture.
Oh, man.
He's real kinky for these terrible bookings.
Just beat me. Just beat me.
It's like, yes, make me want to cancel, Mike. Make me want to cancel. Ugh.
My dumbass continues to watch. And Goldberg's music comes out. At this point, I'm in the car. And I got my phone, and I'm going to pick my wife up, and I have it so that I can listen to it and kind of glance so that but I'm more so listening to it. I get my wife, and I'm like, hey, this match is happening. If this happens, if Goldberg wins, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna be furious if this happens. They better not do this.
You said you were gonna cancel your subscription.
But I didn't think it would really happen.
It was a bluff. I was just kidding, bro. Like, come on.
I was like, do it, and I cancel. Yeah, we'll show him. I was like, dude, we saw, not even, 4 months ago? 3-4 months ago, Seth Rollins beat the living shit out of Bray Wyatt. Stomp, 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 toss off building, run over with car. Like,
buried alive.
Gun. Bray, back up. Like, yo, I'll finish you off. This dude takes 4 spears, mandible claw in between the spears, then just takes a weak jackhammer.
I heard it was a botched as hell jackhammer.
Oh man, I don't know if it was worse than the Undertaker one, but if it's not, it's number 2.
It's coming.
Like,
1 and 2 in Saudi Arabia, keeping that streak alive, huh, Goldberg?
I witnessed Goldberg get Big Show up at Big Show's like
one of his heaviest.
One of his heaviest.
Yeah.
And get him and hold him and then drop him.
Yeah.
You barely got 300 and maybe 300 something.
Maybe 300. Yeah, he's looking slim these days.
Yeah, he is getting slim.
Nice and slim Bray. Yeah,
good job, Bray. Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah, but he barely got him up. I get it. You're 53 years old. I get it.
I don't get it. If you're 53 years old, don't get in the freaking ring.
Or 55. And it takes you 20 minutes to get to the ring.
That's just him warming up.
Yeah. Dude, that was so terrible. You've built the Fiend up to be
this world beater.
Yeah, and to have him lose, and I told you, I understand. I understand why they did it. I've been watching wrestling for 30 years. I understand. You can't have the Fiend, who everybody loves, on one hand. You can't have him here. And then Roman has got back into good graces with everybody. And you can't have Roman be the one to beat the Fiend, because then everybody will turn on Roman again. I understand the logic. You would want, this situation is actually perfect, because now us as diehards are like, damn it, I used to really like Goldberg back in the day, but I don't want to see his old ass win the title now.
Again.
Against the Fiend.
You know he's a 2-time Universal Champion? Do you know who else is a 2-time Universal Champion?
Who's that?
Nobody! Are you freaking kidding me? Nobody. Goldberg has hit 2 times with that title before anyone else has.
I understand. I understand why they did it. But I really wish they didn't do it. Because now, okay.
I really wish it didn't happen.
I wish they didn't. Now you're going to have Roman. You're going to have Roman come in, and everybody's going to be like, oh, Roman's going to beat Goldberg. And it's going to make Roman look great again, because you beat this guy that we hate because he beat the Fiend.
Yeah.
So in that way, this is genius marketing. You're going to make everybody love Roman now. I understand it, but it was still a terrible decision. My last point to finish my anger off on this whole Goldberg thing will tie back into the Undertaker too. Okay. And we were talking about their age, with Taker being 55?
Something like that.
54?
Roughly.
52 old.
About the age of our dads.
Yeah. He's old. And then you got Taker and you got Goldberg, who's 53 years old, right? You got a lot younger talent that are busting their ass, and you keep having the old guys squash those young guys, right? It's cool to have, you know, the seasoned vets, the Hall of Famers, which to me, as we have said before, if you're a Hall of Fame, you should be done. There should be nothing else for you to do. Or you shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, with the exception of Edge.
Yes.
That's it. Edge is in the Hall of Fame. Edge can still go now. He only is in the Hall of Fame because he thought he had a career-ending injury. So Edge is back. I'm good with that.
Cool.
Goldberg should not be gone. Taker and Goldberg, 50 plus years old, their level of competition are not like Chris Jericho, who will be 50 this year, and Dustin Rhodes, who is already over 50 and is arguably wrestling the best of his career.
Yeah. Killing it right now.
It was like, man, I should have turned 50 20 years ago. Like, this dude is in great shape right now. 20 years ago, I didn't see Dustin go run off the apron and do a flip on anybody.
No, not at all.
Now he is putting up some great quality matches. I love seeing him wrestle now.
Yep.
And he can go for longer than 5 minutes.
It's true. I think we're just getting on Taker and Goldberg shouldn't do this anymore, because when you're starting to think about 50+ year wrestlers, everyone else that we're naming is still killing it. Like, even to an extent, like the Big Show is over. I think he's 50. If not, he's pushing 50.
Yeah, he's pushing it.
And he's in great shape.
Yep.
He can still, now he can't do the Giant. He can't be Paul White like he was in the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
but he can go for a huge guy like that.
Yep.
And like without like any noticeable pain.
Yeah.
Undertaker, it looks like it hurts him to get in the ring sometimes.
Yep.
And it makes me kind of sad. Like, I mean, I didn't grow up with the dead man purple and black Undertaker, but, you know, I grew up with the American Badass and the dead man, again, with the streak and everything like that. And I used to think that every year at WrestleMania, the streak was going to be the best match on the card, or one of the best matches on the card.
Yep.
And now I'm dreading this man getting in the ring for fear of his life and for fear of my sanity.
Yeah. You're 100% right. It is just those two.
Because right now, if he wanted to, you know, if it didn't happen, you know, with his neck injury and everything like that, I think Sting could probably still go.
Yep.
And go, you know, competitively.
Mm-hmm. Sting, in his match against Triple H, and before the injury happened against Seth Rollins, looked good.
Yeah.
He still looked good.
Looked really good. And even Triple H, who's pushing 50,
Yep.
still looks good. I mean, he's definitely falling apart. Like, you can see, like, his pec just keeps falling off his chest.
Maybe he should chill.
Maybe chill a little bit.
Yeah.
But old Grandpa NXT, he's killing it.
Yeah. Triple H looks great before injuries happen. He's like, man, this dude can still go. Maybe he should not go.
Yeah.
but he can still do it if he like.
If he needed to.
It's just those two, man, and they keep wanting to give us those two at that event.
Yeah.
Like, every time we go to Saudi, we gotta have Taker, and we gotta bring Goldberg back, and they can't go like that. The fact that Goldberg almost killed Taker the first time should have been your sign.
Yeah. Keep it to the spear.
Yeah.
That's all they need.
And it looked like maybe the first spear looked clean to me, but then after that, it looked like he wasn't hitting the spear the right way.
Getting tired.
It looked like he was about to hurt himself on the spear. And Bray's a great seller up until the jackhammer in the 3 count, because he was right back on his feet afterwards. But and I think that was to make the Fiend still look powerful in defeat, but you still lost it. I should have known that when the blue belt was out at ringside. Because when Goldberg won, he didn't get the
Fiend's belt. He was holding the big blue belt. Yeah. Yep. Kofi and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Yeah, kind of ruined it for them, but it was a good run. This was not a good run. Not at all. Not at all.
But you guys fucked up, and I usually don't say people fucked up to that extent on this show, but they fucked up. But I understand the fuck up. I'm not gonna say that I don't understand it, because I get it, and I'll explain that logic already.
Yeah.
It still don't make it feel good.
No, it hurts right now. It still hurts right now.
That was terrible, but we can move on to it. AEW Revolution Predictions.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a little bit of positivity here in this video, because that was a lot of negativity. There's nothing else to say about it. Like,
it was
you're
terrible.
Just really bummed out going into. So AEW Revolution is gonna save the entire wrestling month of February.
Yes.
That being said, I don't think there are any black people on this card.
Scorpio Sky.
He just made it on.
He needs to win the title somehow.
He just made last minute on AEW this week. Scorpio Sky got on the card, so we're good.
Okay. So as I said, I didn't catch AEW this week. I apologize. AEW beat me up, shame me. You can say Big Rock TV sucks on the sign somewhere if you like. I apologize.
The whole audience is gonna have
everybody bash me if you'd like. But what's the card for AEW Revolution this weekend?
So it's looking like a pretty great card. Again, as always, AEW puts out some of the finest wrestling cards you will see in 2020.
Yep.
So we're gonna start from the bottom. What might go on the pre-show, what might not. But it looks like we're gonna get Evil Uno and Stu Grayson the Dark Order going, I guess, tag team action against SCU's Frankie Kazarian and the aforementioned Scorpio Sky.
You know I gotta go with SCU.
Yes.
This is the worst town.
Chicago. Again. That's really what Scorpio's gonna be like. We're back, aren't we? God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys already know what you are. So we're back with these guys. I think I'm going with the Dark Order because it's looking like in the promo this week, they were talking to Christopher Daniels saying something like, look, you really gonna know what we can do. Oh, and then he said, and we're gonna register you obsolete. Oh. And then, cut to black. But still, like you could see the crowd. If you're on the Fight TV app, you can see the whole crowd just the entire arena just delete. So I'm super excited for that. I think that they obviously dropped that on purpose.
Yeah.
They know what we're thinking.
Yeah.
I don't think Matt's gonna show up at this one.
Nah,
but
still under contract.
Still under contract.
Yeah.
But super excited for that. I think the Dark Order's going over though. You gotta build them up strong. Like, you can't have Matt Hardy come in, if he is coming in, and be the exalted one, the leader of this group that's just getting beaten all the time,
But maybe maybe they are getting beaten and they need help from a higher power.
50-year-old Matt Hardy.
Yeah, 50-year-old doing great. Goldberg. Mr. I can't lift somebody anymore.
Yeah.
Even if they jump and assist me, I still can't help. Anyway, man, I would like to think that AEW is not going to shame me on Black History Month. The final
Just
day.
the entire,
The final day of Black History Month. But, you know what? I'm going with SCU.
Go ahead, stick with it.
I'm going with SCU.
Stick with it. What's the worst that can happen? An all-out loss for black people on the last week of February?
Last weekend of the month.
There's no way, right?
Everybody loses.
Everybody loses. There you go. We still got SmackDown. They might pull something out.
Even in boxing, we lost. Deontay Wilder even lost. Like, what happened?
Y'all took that out. I don't even know. Like, if somehow the NBA is making it to where everyone's losing, I don't even understand. Y'all figuring it out this year.
I would go with SCU. I'm sticking with SCU.
Stick with SCU. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Dark Order. Next up, this one just got announced this week, and I'm super excited for it, and I know you will be too. It's Pac versus Orange Cassidy.
I did see a preview of that.
Yeah, it's his first match, first televised match for AEW, and what's his name? Chuck Taylor said in the promo after their win on Dynamite, he's gonna try this time. And then, like, right away, Trent was like, oh, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. We don't know what he's going to do. But I'm super excited for this one.
Orange Cassidy is my guy.
Let's say way more excited than I should be for what I assume is just going to be
a squash.
Yeah, this is going to be a big-ass squash.
I think Cassidy's going to get his spot.
Yeah.
But then he's just going to get annihilated.
Just destroyed.
It's not even going to be right. I think I'm putting me down for Pac. But in a feel-good way.
Yes. This is maximum heat for Pac right here. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Everything that's going to happen. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know. Even if he wrestles an actual competitive match, if he takes his hands out of his pockets, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I really might lose it.
I don't see that happening.
No, I don't either. Not this time. Maybe for the title. Maybe when he gets put in the ring with Le Champion, maybe his hands will come out of his pocket.
I still feel good about the match, though.
Oh, like, even though we both
know the outcome. Like, okay, Pac's gonna just.
This is the most excited for a squash I've ever. This is the most exciting squash match.
Man, this is gonna be terrible, but yeah.
I can't wait till we're both wrong and just Orange Cassidy. It's another squash. It's Orange Cassidy squashing Pac. I'm also going with Pac, but this is great. This is a match, and I know that we got some bangers on here that I'm like low key most excited for.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, even if it is just trash. All right, then we have Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara.
Ooh.
That one's been fun. It's been looking pretty fun. I think they do too many run-ins for each other. It feels like they've just been running in. But you got to, kind of short build this feud was. I feel like he just got into the ring or got his throat smashed like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they already built it up for Revolution. So it was kind of a slow or shorter build. A quick, short build to it. Had to do as much as you could. But I think I'm going to go with Sammy Guevara picking it up this week just because I think the Inner Circle is going to sweep it. I think they're going to sweep it that night. And, you know, if nothing else, Ortiz and Santana don't have a match on the card. So they might get involved and just mess around and cost Darby Allin the match. But I'm going with Sammy.
I like Darby's skateboarding. I like he's got some really good spots. The coffin
drop
off the top. I love that. Which looks like that should never work.
No.
That move looks like it should never work.
It looks like everyone should get out of it.
Yeah. But I can't go against a Spanish guy.
I know.
I can't do it because of what you said. I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like
Tiger style.
I feel like that's gonna happen.
Oh, please do. I didn't get a Tiger style this week, so I live for hands in my pockets.
I love it.
That's all I care about every week. You give me that, I'm good. I'm a loyal fan.
If it's a straight up clean match, Darby would win.
You can see Darby picking it up. Yeah.
I don't see there being no outside interference in that. So
I'm with you.
Yeah, Spanish God
all the way. All right, next one, the greatest 50-year-old man wrestling today, or whatever age is. You got Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, going against the Big Hurt.
Big Hurt's first match. Okay.
In AEW, the undefeated.
Big Hurt's like 1,000 years old too, right? No, he's not. All right, he's not that old.
He's not that old. Fun fact: my wrestling coach in high school actually wrestled Jake Hager when he was on the Oklahoma varsity wrestling team and pinned him. Bitch. Dustin Rhodes.
And that's why.
If my wrestling coach in high school can beat this man, then Dustin, an actual professional wrestler, should be able to take him to the limit.
We're gonna disagree. There's no way his first match he loses.
Yeah.
It's Jake Hager for me, and I think it's gonna be a great match if Dustin has anything to do with it. Dustin will probably sell it and make him look good.
Yeah.
But take the L in the end.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Jake Hager. Big Jake Hager. I'm going him.
Yeah. I think
Jack Swagger. No.
I was just kidding. I think I also am going with Jake Hager.
Yeah.
I could see it going the other way with Dustin.
Yeah.
With Dustin coming out on top. But yeah, I can also just see him, like you said, when he's like 50-something years old. He's ready to start putting over younger guys.
Yeah.
And we love him for it. We love you, Dustin.
Yeah.
The Natural. All right. On this list, I don't think this is going to be the order it's going to be in. But up next on this full card list, we got the grudge match, the most personal match on the card between MJF and Cody, with both, Wardlow and Double A in each corner.
Yeah. I don't like MJF. I don't.
You don't like him at all. Like not even just like as a heel. Yeah. Like you just like, oh, it's heel heat. I don't like him because he's a bad guy. Yeah. You just don't like him.
I don't like him. Period.
Yeah, because you're weird.
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
His whole gimmick.
I don't know what to say. I don't like it.
It's not. And I love heels. This is why I'm not understanding why I don't like him.
I don't either.
It should be registering with me.
Yeah, he's one of the best heels in the game right now.
I don't like him. I don't like the kiss the ring.
That's great.
I don't. Unless
you don't like the scarf.
No, because
assholes wear scarves.
Yes, that's true, but he's not wearing it right.
Everything from this man's entrance music gets me just. I just hate him. Walking around. He can actually, because they go to commercial a lot with him walking down. If you got Fight TV, you can see all this. He just works that crowd for 5 minutes straight without any kind. He does like a little bit of yelling and stuff like that. but there's no promo in it or anything like that. He's just walking around being an asshole.
He's learned from Jericho.
Everyone should.
Exactly. He should. I believe he's studied the tapes. I believe he's watched WCW, specifically WCW Jericho, because that was about the same age as what MJF is now.
Okay.
And that Jericho, if you go back and watch some of that old school Jericho, as great as he was in WWE, the stuff that you're talking about with MJF, Jericho was doing it then.
Okay.
And I feel like I can see that, and that's why I have hope for MJF, because I can see some of that early Jericho in him.
Sure.
But something is missing right now.
I don't know what it is for you, because he's the total package for me. When it comes to heels, that man he's just got it. He makes me angry, and we're both, you know, we've been watching this for years. We know how this business works, kind of, as far as fans and watching it goes. Mm-hmm. So you know when you got a good heel. You know when he's just an asshole. And for me, just like you love yourself a good heel.
Yeah.
I tend to also, I love myself a good babyface more, but I respect a good heel. Yeah. But MJF is just something else for me, man. He's on to something.
I can't do it.
You don't like it.
Give me give me Cody.
Give you Cody?
Give me Cody all day. And I hope Cody beats his ass. I hope Cody gets in there and he takes the belt off.
Yeah, 11 lashes.
I want him to give him an elbow. I want him to reach from the heavens with the dusty elbow.
Oh, yeah.
I want him to hit him with the Shattered Dreams. I want him to just deliver every Rhodes move ever in the history of Rhodes moves. And give it to this guy.
I want that too. And I think he's going to get this ass whooping. I think he's going to get this whole unholy ass whipping that we're looking for. And I think it's going to end with they're both knocked out and he's just going to throw an arm over him. And it's going to be the 1, 2, 3 for it. Yeah, I think he's going to get beaten to a bloody pulp. And then, I don't know, something with Wardlow. Something's going to happen. But I think it's MJF taking this one.
I know, Cody, I know this is your company, man, but you're allowed to win.
No, you're not.
You can win.
No, because that's how TNA went down.
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to win every match.
You lose every match. Every match that counts.
You don't got to win every match, but every now and again, you can get a big W.
Look, I was cool with that big W in that steel cage match. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit. Mm-hmm. That was enough for me. That's enough to take me through March. Like, real talk, like, Cody, you're good in my book. If you need to take this L for MJF, because some people still aren't behind him,
hey, man,
I'm cool with it. You know, if MJF wins, I just want you to know it's your fault. All you have to do is get behind him.
I can't do it.
There you go.
There's something. It's maybe later on I'll be like, man, I'm a fan of this guy. Just like with Matt Riddle.
Yeah,
I was like, something, I'm just not digging it. Now I like the bro.
Yeah.
But
that's
MJF,
true.
Something is not clicking for me.
We'll get you there. I mean, not me. I mean, MJF.
He's no Walter. That's a fact.
I guess that's true. But I like Walter, like, so much. I love me some Walter. All right, so we're split with MJF and Cody. Bummer.
Cody on
there. I mean, some people never learn. All right, on to the Tag Team Championship. We have also a pretty personal one. We got Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus the Young Bucks. So, again, you didn't get to see the AEW, you didn't get to see Dynamite this week. They had a great interview segment with the Bucks, Kenny and Paige, with JR mediating. JR kind of being a dick the whole way.
Yep.
Just like, hey, Young Bucks, I know these guys are the champs. I still think you're the greatest tag team in the world. Young Bucks are like, yeah, I know they're the champs, but we're the best in the world. And then fucking Kenny's like, yeah, I know we're the champs, but I think you guys are the best in the world. And Hangman, and you're just sitting there like Hangman Page, like, I could see why they've driven him to start drinking.
Yeah.
Because you feel for this dude. He was real. Like, the one line he gave was like, okay, it's like, you guys brought me in, but as soon as I win some gold, you got first chance you get, you try to take that from me.
Yep.
And I was like, that's right. Like, I was behind like the Bucks and Kenny, because I love me a good baby face story. Yeah. So I was like, man, Hangman Page being a dick. You know he's gonna turn eventually, but his logic is so sound. I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm with the cowboy today. So
you're picking Omega?
I think I'm sticking with the champions. I'm with the Cowboy and Omega this weekend.
I am going with the Bucks. And I'm a little bit more of a fan of the Bucks than I am of MJF. But I'm not sold on the Bucks completely either.
Okay.
But in this case, I feel like the Hangman and Omega factor is going to cost them.
Because they keep messing up. Even though they still be messing up in the team together in the matches. So that might cost them, yeah. I'm thinking it's going to come down to, for me, it looks like there's no way to win except to cheat. And Hangman's going to cheat to win. And that's going to set up the... Kenny's like, why did you cheat to win? It's like, bitch, to keep the belts. What do you need?
Gold.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I don't know. What do you want from me? So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I don't know how. Turns out there's going to be a lot of cheating and a lot of evil ways this evening.
Yeah, them Bucks.
Bucks. Cool. All right. AEW Women's World Championship. Got Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander.
Let's not do this.
Like at all?
Let's not do this. Nyla's gonna win this match.
Think so? Just straight up?
Just straight. I've come on here and I said I like Chris Statlander. I feel like I like her build. She's not tiny.
We were talking about it when Nyla won. She's the only one that looks like legitimately that she can take the belt off her.
Size-wise, Chris is the only one. I'm not gonna believe that. Britt Baker is gonna, and I like Britt.
Yeah.
But nobody's about to beat Nyla yet.
No.
Not yet. I thought the build-up was gonna be Nyla versus Awesome Kong, but it's not gonna happen.
No, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
Size-wise, yes, Chris Statlander is the perfect size-wise.
Sure.
But nah, man, Nyla's winning.
Okay. I'm actually going for the upset. I'm going for Chris Statlander picking it up just because of what you were saying. You were saying you don't see Britt Baker doing it. Well, if Nyla's going to hold this belt for, we can imagine, upwards of a year, maybe more, with as one of the most dominant champions. I know she said she's going to be a one-time champion because no one's ever going to take this off her. I kind of believe that to an extent, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't swerve us too often.
Yeah.
But if they threw this swerve in here, which I'm banking on, because everyone is behind Chris Statlander. It's just, it's so obvious, she's probably, because Britt Baker was brought in to be the number one woman.
Yeah.
It's looking like that focus has been shifted to Chris Statlander pretty organically. And if she came in right now, beat Nyla, shocked everyone, I think that would just skyrocket her to the top right there. And then you have a ready-made babyface for Britt Baker to come in, because they're building Britt up as this evil, just, know-it-all, everyone hates me because I'm beautiful and smart, annoying heel. But she hasn't had a match except for Yuka Sakazaki where she busted her teeth open.
Yeah.
Since then, she hasn't had a match. And I don't think you can keep building her as this heel without a good babyface counterpart. So, for me, I'm going with the upset, and it's just going to shock everybody.
I know you're too young to remember this, but I just thought about this while we're talking about Nyla. There was a time back in the late 80s when it was Andre versus Hogan. They were going back and forth, right?
I've heard of such things.
And Hogan had the belt. I believe this was the old belt. And they knew that belt would not fit Andre. when Hogan had, Andre's going to win and he's going to get this belt. This is too small, so we need to get the new belt. And I believe that is when the Winged Eagle belt came.
Okay.
Because that belt was made bigger so that Andre could actually... have the belt.
Yeah.
That's what I see when I see
Nyla's belt.
That belt is way too small.
It's ridiculous. It was nice. It was a good throwback. It was a good throwback title. But
it looked good on Rio.
It was even kind of pushing it on Rio because she had to use the last ring of it. I don't know who that belt was made for.
Yeah. Y'all could get a little bit bigger of a belt.
We can get a bigger belt.
Yeah, not that much bigger of a belt.
No.
But y'all get another belt.
I think if the center plate was bigger, we'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all we're missing. All right. Well, down to the last one. We have the World Championship match between Le Champion, Chris Jericho, and One-Eyed Willie himself, John Moxley. That's a tough one to call.
Man.
This might be the toughest one to call on the whole card. Who you got?
Oh, man. I, on one hand, say that I don't think it's time for Jericho to lose yet. He's been a great champion. He's arguably been the greatest champion the past year.
Definitely in AEW history.
Yeah. You get me every time.
I know, you're not ready for it.
You say something and then I agree. I'm like, yeah, absolutely right. Then I'm like, wait a damn minute. I don't feel like they brought Moxley in for no reason on the flip side. And if not Moxley, who is going to beat Jericho? And it can't be Cody.
Well, not this year anyway. They got at least a year. You know, we were talking about it earlier. But
put me down for put me down.
I say we can just edit in your answer after the match.
Who won? That one. That's who I picked. That's who I put this shirt back on.
Yeah. Put it on backwards. Yeah. See, I never went anywhere.
Put me down for Moxley in the upset. I can't see that they brought him in to not win at some point.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm not confident in that pick. That's not a Chris Statlander versus Nyla Rose pick.
Yeah, which you're also wrong on. But yeah,
I might have been wrong, but I answered confidently.
Yeah, okay. You're confident, yeah.
This one I'm not so confident in.
Cool. I'm a lot more confident than you are, again, because I have courage in my conviction. I'm the Skip Bayless to your Shannon Sharp in here. I'm going with Chris Jericho, Le Champion, to retain, just because he's just been so good at it, right? Yeah, there's just like you said, I don't think they brought Moxley in for no reason, but I also don't see it being to be the champion, because he's got a lot of and this is a little bit behind the scenes and everything like that, but he's got a lot of I guess other commitments. You know, he's still doing stuff with New Japan and everything like that, so he's still got dates for that, other shows and everything like that. It seems like Chris Jericho is focused solely on AEW and his cruise, so I don't see the belt going anywhere. I think the Inner Circle, you know, the company's only been around, technically, Dynamite and everything's only been around for about 4 going on 5 months now.
Yeah. And
I can see this title reign continuing a little bit longer. I still think that it's going to be Kenny Omega to take the belt off him. That's still my thought process, because I can see the history they had in New Japan and stuff like that. I know they're all tied up with the tag team belts right now, but that looks like, you know, if you're correct, that might be going away here soon. If I'm correct, it might take an extra little month or two. But all the way up to whenever the next pay-per-view is. I think the next pay-per-view is Double or Nothing, again, in May.
They need more. Oh, no,
I don't think so. Because,
no, they don't.
Yeah, because, like I said, this past Dynamite, they had a freaking 30-minute Iron Man match between Pac and Omega. That was on free TV. Yeah. Like, you don't need, no. And that's why every pay-per-view feels special. There ain't no super showdown before WrestleMania to piss everybody off.
You need 4.
4 big ones. That's what you need 4.
That's it.
Exactly. You want to throw an extra one in there? I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. But
I don't need, 14? 16?
Do you count? I don't count.
There's 2 super showdowns.
I thought there was 4.
Is there 4?
I thought there was 4 every year, or 4 a year.
So that's 16 pay-per-views.
Yeah, I got Chris Jericho winning, because I still think that Kenny Omega is the one that's going to take the belt off him. And I think that it's going to be a little later down the line, like we were saying. If you're right and the Young Bucks win it might be a little sooner than we think. If not, they're going to do this Paige. Well, I think they're going to do the Paige, Kenny, and Young Bucks story at least until Double or Nothing. Yeah. And then at Double or Nothing, because I can't see anybody unless they bring somebody in big enough to take the belt off of Chris Jericho. So for right now, I think he's going to hold it for almost a year. You know, all dirty heelish tactics all the way through. He probably won't win it clean this week, but he might. Mm-hmm. He might win it clean. The Judas Effect, the most devastating finisher in all of pro wrestling, behind the surprise roll-up. So I think that we got a really good card set for this Saturday, and I'm going with Chris Jericho to top it off as the winner.
I hope I'm wrong. I'm picking Moxley, but I hope I'm wrong because, like MJF, I don't like Moxley that much either.
Damn. You don't like anybody.
He was always the weakest of... Actually, I can't even say that right now, because to me, Seth has been trash lately.
Lately? Depends on how lately. I don't agree with that, because I am loving this Monday Night Messiah gimmick. He's already a better cult leader than Bray Wyatt was.
No.
What do you mean? How many people did Bray Wyatt recruit?
3.
3?
2.
Can you name them?
1. Cena?
Did he? No. Bray Wyatt got, and this is off topic completely.
Daniel Bryan.
He got Daniel Bryan. He got Luke Harper. So if you want to count the 2 that was already there, we'll count those 2. We got Luke Harper, Rowan. He got Braun Strowman, brought that dude in.
Yeah, he did.
So you got up to 3. He did take Daniel Bryan, and then he got Randy Orton there at the end.
Yeah.
So you got 5.
That one shouldn't have counted.
That shouldn't have counted.
Yeah.
And 2 of them turned on him, and then Braun probably would have turned on him if he didn't get separated.
Yeah.
So there you go. Basically, you only had 2 loyal guys the whole way through, and they look like and Luke almost turned on him. It's when it was when they brought Randy in.
Mm-hmm.
So literally nobody liked Bray following him. You got the Monday Night Messiah. He's already converted. The AOP, Buddy Murphy. Well, you got to give up your first name if you're going to be in this clique. So Murphy, and a random referee. He's already recruiting people he's not even trying to recruit. They're just following him. They're just following suit. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to follow this guy. This sounds like a great Monday Night Messiah. Sounds like a great little group to be a part of. Might be better than Dark Order right now. I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He's the best cult leader in wrestling right now.
He should change his name to Angry Dose.
Angry Dose. I'm just saying, I love Seth Rollins right now. Not after WrestleMania last year, but
or after
the Hell in a Cell. Yeah, that's pretty much what killed it for us.
You were ready to write him off.
Yeah,
he was Goldberg to you at that point.
Now Goldberg is Goldberg to me.
Yeah, he is.
He's back in it. Good job, Bill. But
Seth, man.
I think we say your piece, but we got way off topic with that one.
I feel like he's screwed. I think that's my beef with him. I think there it is. You have a dominant tag team right there, and you're the tag team champion.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you cheat and help them win the tag team titles?
Yeah.
And you go after a solo tag. Why are you not feuding with Andrade?
I don't know why he's not. Well, I do know why he's not feuding with Andrade because he's not Mexican. Only Mexicans can fight Mexicans in WWE.
Apparently, we're gonna have blacks versus blacks and Mexicans versus Mexicans.
Can't wait. That's gonna be a good fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. But anyway, Chris Jericho's picking up the win at AEW. And Orange Cassidy, I can't wait for you.
I'm actually excited about the Orange Cassidy match. I want him to do the kick and the crowd pops.
I'm gonna pop.
I love it. You put me onto it because at first I was like, "What is this guy doing?" And I didn't understand it at first. And then you came in, we talked about it, and I kept watching it do it. Next thing you know, I'm like, "Oh!"
And you get actually upset when somebody stops it for us. Yeah, he's gonna try.
I love it. I love the glasses. I love that he does all this stuff and the glasses don't come off his face. Mm-hmm. It's been like one or two times that he's done this stuff.
I know you're going to watch AEW after this or sometime after this, so I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he does something pretty funny this week.
Okay. I'm watching this.
It's worth it. Yeah.
I got to catch up. But, so we're going with, you're going with Jericho, I'm going with Moxley. I'm hoping I'm wrong, so essentially I'm picking Jericho too.
Yeah. Cover all your bases.
Yeah, just to cover the bases. I'm looking forward to that mainly after the trash that was Super Showdown, and I need to cleanse myself of bad pay-per-viewism.
It's true.
So
that's the real disease going around right now. Don't let them fool you with this coronavirus. It's WWE's bad pay-per-views.
I didn't even
affecting us all.
I didn't even speak while we're about to close out. We're gonna close out here with this sitting behind me. Super Showdown was so bad that I didn't even speak about the world title being defended at the show.
The boy Trevor.
It was so quick. They spent more time on the build-up package for Ricochet, who is also black, who also got destroyed, who just Black History Month is trash.
At the bottom. That's what did it.
Naomi was the last one, but I'm not so angry about that. But they were like, we're gonna put a stamp on this Black History Month destruction with the Ricochet. They just killed that man. Like, he made the same goofy mistake that Kofi made. He ran and jumped. You never do that against Brock.
It's true.
You never run and jump. You gotta stay low and try to kick.
Yeah.
Punch him in the dick. You gotta do something.
Everybody knows his one weakness is getting kicked in the balls.
Yeah. Look, somebody's gonna eventually just come out and have a robe on, and they're gonna have like, or the trench coat like Sting used to.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come out, and then they're just gonna be like, I got a bat. You're gonna start beating Brock.
Hit him in the balls.
That's the only way to win. That's the only way you're gonna win.
Yep.
This running and jumping stuff. Brock just was like, knocked him clean out the air. Suplex again. Hey, one more suplex. Good measure. F5. I don't get paid by the hour. I'm out of here.
Yep.
He didn't even give him another one for good measure. He just one F5 pin done.
Look, when Walter does the run and leap into him, then we got something. But until then,
Walter, please don't do that, because I don't want to be mad if he F5.
if he catches an F5's Walter.
Oh man,
I wouldn't even be mad.
You won't be mad if he catches?
Oh no,
Walter?
well, not if he catches Walter. You gotta be impressed at that.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Don't have Brock versus Walter unless it's a changing of the guard. Anyway,
we're getting way off topic. We're
gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. That's gonna do it for this episode number 15. Josh has the cooties. I'm Big Roth TV. We will be back, hopefully, to talk less angrily about wrestling.
Hopefully I make it to the next video.
Yeah, you'll be there, man.
If not, I'll be here in spirit. I don't get paid by the hour, even though this was an hour-long video.
Yeah, you do. You are here. It's going to be me with the ghost of...
the hologram. All the money we make from these. That's how we eat in this house.
Yeah, I'm coughing. Look what you did to me. Let us know what you think. Let us know your predictions. Goodness, man.
Damn.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
One extra.
Let us know your predictions for AEW Revolution. If you haven't watched Super Showdown, don't watch it. Don't waste your time. Cancel your WWE subscription. Just don't even watch it. It's terrible. Open your subscription when WrestleMania happens, and then cancel it again after.
Cancel right away.
Yeah,
yep.
Just get it for WrestleMania and get rid of it. But that's gonna do it for us this week. We'll holler at you all in the next episode. Peace.